Cicero de Officiis, episode 24. Omnis enim quae ad ratione suscipitur de aliqua re institutio, debet a definitione proficisci, ut intellegatur, quid sit id de quo disputatur. Omnis de officio duplex est quaestio. Every method of instruction, omnis institutio, which is undertaken from a starting point of reason about any subject de aliqua re, should begin with a definition, in order that it may be understood what is the subject that is under discussion. The whole debate about duty is twofold. So that's a fairly rough translation. Now let's look more closely at the grammar and polish it up. He begins with omnis, which is a feminine singular nominative adjective, and it's modifying the subject institutio, which means a system of instruction. Every system of instruction, every undertaking, which is undertaken or which is begun, suscipitur is from the third conjugation verb suscipio, suscipere. It's a so-called third conjugation io verb. Here it's in the third singular present indicative passive, which is undertaken from a starting point of reason. I don't want to take this as an ablative agent because this is not a person. Rather, I would say from a starting point of reason, de aliqua re, about any topic, aliqua re, feminine, singular, and ablative. We're still not to the verb, but here it is, debet. Every institutio ought to begin, proficisci, with a definition, or from a definition, a definitione. Proficisci is the third conjugation verb proficiscor, which, as you can see, is deponent. Here we have a definitione, and I'm taking this as a feminine, singular, ablative of separation. In other words, an ablativus separativus, an ablative of separation. We do this ut intellegatur, which is a purpose clause. It should be undertaken in this way, that is, it should set forth from definition so that it may be understood. So this is a purpose clause enuntiatum finale. Intellegatur is a third singular, present subjunctive passive, and we would want to take this idiomatically in English like this, so that we may understand. Now the subject of intellegatur is this entire clause, so that we might understand what that thing is, quid sit id. So this is the subject of intellegatur, and the de quo disputatur is modifying id. You see that? So that it may be understood, namely what it is. This is an indirect question. So the direct question would be, quid est id? What is that thing? That's the interrogatio recta. The interrogatio obliqua is quid sit id? So that it may be understood what that thing is, concerning which it is debated. Disputatur, third singular, present, subjunctive, passive, from the first conjugation verb disputo, disputare. And these interlinking clauses here are very nicely put together by Cicero. Excellent style without the sacrifice of lucidity. Now the public domain text that I'm using has an anacoluthon here. The text is corrupt, it breaks off, and so scholars have speculated as to what's missing here, but we will just continue. The omnis quaestio, the whole point of contention, and this is feminine singular nominative. In the classical period, the word quaestio does not mean a question, it means subject of debate. Later on in scholastic Latin, it can mean question. The whole matter of debate, dealing with duty, de officio, there's an expression there again of the title of the work, is duplex. It's twofold. So omnis, duplex, and quaestio, all feminine singular nominative. So once again, the modifier, the subject, the verb. Every matter of instruction, every system, institutio, ought to begin with a definition. The rest is modification. This is an independent and very brief, concise sentence. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that free lesson. Please like and subscribe, hit the bell. You can also become a patron at patreon.com/LatinPerDiem. And if you really loved it, you can leave a tip right here as a super fan. Thank you so much.